21 degrees. Which basically means that Barbara has won again today. I've lost a week to Barbara. I don't know what's going on here. Believe me, the weatherman, well, he didn't stand a chance at 16 degrees. My 20 degrees, well, it just shot straight on past that, didn't it? And ended up 21 degrees. Barbara's prediction this morning said, yep, props to Barbara yet again. Thursday, May the 3rd. And first of all, let me do this.
Galaxy 107fm.
Now, I really want to check this out. Come on, you know what it is. Yes, we're celebrating this period of the year. Pathetic. These blows are pathetic. Come on. Nah, come on. That's all. Never mind. I got something better than that. Check this out.
Hi, this is the legendary Hammond Brothers on Galaxy 107.
That's right. We're being joined today. They're coming out of Florida. They really are, and absolutely elated to have our good friends back. But first of all, let me do this.
Galaxy 107fm.
Yes, and I want to welcome everybody along that's joining us this morning on Facebook Live. And you know something? I'm elated. I'm excited. I am absolutely beside myself. I got a couple of heroes with me this morning. And yes, we're celebrating our 7th birthday. Couldn't think of a better way to do it than, well, we'll just wrangle a couple of Hall of Famers. Why not? Let's do it. But in the meantime, guys, Steve Baker's joining us. Nice to have you on board, Steve. Joan as well. Nice, Joan. Very nice to have you on board as well. And, well, product placement. What do you mean product placement? Me? Would I sell out to the man and have product placement? I don't know. Maybe I should ask them. But first of all, yeah, I'm just loving this every minute of the day. Here's the Hammond Brothers. So we've got a couple of minutes before we go live. So how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. Fantastic.
Nice. I was just being told 75 countries and 197 cities around the world are joining us this morning.
Wow. Woo. We're ready to go.
That's powerful. I love that. I really do.
Thanks, Grant. We're glad to be here.
Oh, absolute pleasure, my friend. It really is. Barbara's playing with the phony thing. By the way, watching you, watching me kind of thing.
Hi. We're watching.
Yeah, exactly. Don't you love technology?
Oh, I love it. We love it. Big Matrix eyebrow. Do we look okay, Grant?
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. You're looking better now. I knew I saw you somewhere before. So what are you doing in Florida right now? What sort of shows are you doing?
A lot of dates down here. We had 5 dates. At first, originally, it was going to be 3 dates, and it turned into 5, and now we're going to turn into 4 more days.
We were supposed to fly home on Monday, and they held us over 3 more days.
Right. So we're happy.
We're happy.
Okay, I thought you might have been sort of smuggling your way into a Trump rally or something.
Well, we kind of been doing a lot of that too.
We had a little bit of encounter with that too.
Cool.
Yeah,
Can you ask him to become president again? I've run out of good political, jokes to make about your president. I mean, Biden's boring.
Hammond Brothers are not normally political, but we did love Trump, don't we?
We do. We appreciate him.
There you go. Yeah. Believe me, I'm really feeling. By the way, I'm not wearing a Galaxy hat today, and Barbara, I want you to zoom in on this because it's really important. Good friend of mine, yes, Terry Cannon sent it to me. He sent it to me yesterday. He asked a little while ago, if I send you a cap, would you wear it? I said yes, I would, because he is a very good friend of mine, Terry, coming out of North Carolina. He plays slide guitar, guys. He is one of the best in the world at what he does. He really is. I I don't know whether you're familiar with the name Bob Marjolin. He used to be the lead guitarist for Muddy Waters.
We
Oh,
are,
yeah. I'm familiar with you. Yeah.
Okay, well, Terry and Bob are doing a little project right now together, if you know what I mean. So,
Yes, we bumped into Muddy Waters one time years ago.
great guy. Great guy. Loved his music.
Hey, Joan.
And
Hey, Steve.
I tell you who I loved with him too was Little Walter.
Noel.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Man, hey, I love that hat.
Yeah,
Love the hat. Hey, and we love the shirt.
yeah, we do too. We do too.
It hits you like a train, doesn't it?
It does. It's just that thing's it's heavy like a train.
You know, guys, when these came along, I had to fight to keep one. The staff wanted them.
I'm glad you got it.
Let's go to the desk, my friends. You know, these guys are originally from Benton, Illinois. They currently reside in Nashville. Right now, they're on the road and they've landed up in Florida. Believe me, what a fantastic story that would make in its own right. Terry Van Cannon, got to welcome you along. A note, yes. Couldn't think of a better occasion than to celebrate our birthday. And Terry, look at this. Yeah, absolutely. Joined today, and I'm really, really elated for you guys that are going to be watching this a little later on over there on YouTube. You know what to do, right? Yeah, sub, thumb, bell. Bingo. Bell for notifications when we, have important people like Hall of Famers, the Hammond Brothers. Yes, Dale and Gail are joining us. Good morning, guys. Good afternoon over there.
Evening.
Good morning, Glenn. Good morning, Barbara. Good morning, Glenn.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Let me get hold on.
We got you shook us up, Grant.
Uh,
Good morning,
dear.
Grant.
Oh,
Good morning,
dear.
Barbara. Good morning to you both.
Did you just push Shelby off the edge?
Okay, we fixed it.
Very, very cool. Nice to have you guys with us again. Welcome back.
Well, thank
Yeah,
you.
it's good to be back in
It is, and thank you for having us back. And by the way, happy birthday.
Thank you very,
Thank
very much.
you.
I think Barbara wants you to sing a happy birthday kind of deal when we get off air later on.
Oh,
So
no, we can do it on air.
oh, they can do it on air. They
At
can.
the end,
They
at
can.
the
Wait,
end.
later.
At the end.
You sure?
Yeah.
You right?
Yeah.
Great. What a great idea.
We'll get the cakes
Noel,
out.
Noel Grabinski is joining us as well. Nice to have you on board, Noel. And Steve Baker. Steve Baker coming out of Nashville. Brother, man. Nice to have you back. Yes, some residents out of Nashville are joining us this morning. You may have heard of them. You may have heard of them.
Steve,
Yeah, do you know Steve Baker?
we do. Thank you.
that name sounds familiar.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hey, Steve.
visual image marketing.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that's Steve Baker. Yeah, you know that's Steve Baker.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, yeah,
You know, Steve. Little Steve or Big Steve? Big Steve. Big Steve. Yeah, he's Big Steve, right?
yeah. He's the one that wears bigger socks.
Okay,
He
good.
does.
Now we know.
Now we know, Grant.
Yeah. By the way, Dale, I don't know whether I should say this or not, but maybe I should put a warning here for you, my friend, because I was talking to Rosemary. She's infatuated with you, my friend.
Well, thank you. She's a very pretty young lady.
Absolutely, she is. She really, really is. And the next time you see her, give her a big hug for me, will you?
Well, sure. Rose is a girl that I met her, and she played. I listened to some of her music.
Oh, okay.
I was very impressed with her, and I sent her the Grant.
Well, great. Let's see. I'll remember that. Good.
Yeah.
Grant, you be gentle, Grant. You're a married man.
Be
Oh.
gentle with her.
You know, the thought wouldn't enter my head more than, I don't know, maybe 1,000 times or so.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, just to let you know that I wouldn't think of it too much, but, well, you know, maybe entertain the idea, but why would I step in the way of competition like yourself? I mean, believe me.
Well, thank you, and I'm flattered.
Believe me. Now, having said that, we started up the show this morning with every minute of the day. I'm loving this new work from you, and I know that we got some new stuff coming up in the future, but tell me about this. How did you come to the lyrics of this?
But I think when you write a song, when you've been hurt, I think we've all been hurt, had love affairs, puppy love affairs, whatever.
Yeah, in fact, too, everybody's had a lost love in their life that they always remember. And that song evokes that.
But you never forget, I've had them, Grant, I'm sure you've had them. Well, maybe you haven't.
But you won't talk about it when your wife goes by, so
No.
anyway.
No, we all had people we've loved and lost, and we look behind and we think about that and reminisce. I think we all have. I still do.
Yeah, but like something like the lyrics said, deeper than any ocean floor, higher than a rocket ship can
higher
go.
than any rocket ship can go. It's just something that never leaves us. That love never leaves us. And it's always there.
That first love, you never forget it, right?
That's right.
Yeah, I get it. I really, really do. Well, if you want to bring the missus into it, I got to be honest with you. She's been there for a good part of my life and set up a lot of my relationships and taken care of them as well. I think it was sport for her.
And then she is a beautiful woman and pretty good kisser too, right?
She's a pretty good kisser too.
Yeah, you can put,
sorry,
you can
Grant.
put the gun down now, darling. Don't worry about it. We're joking, all right? Believe me, I just heard the click. It worried me.
But Grant, you write a great song like that and it touches people's hearts and it brings them back to where they used to be. You've done a good job.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
And every time I hear the song, every time I play it, we sing it, I hear it, it takes me back where I used to be with, in my mind, with that young, sweet, cute little girl.
Thelma Lou Klugmeyer.
Thelma Lou Klugmeyer.
That was his old love.
My old love.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thelma,
He was a
I got to be honest with you, Gail. That's why we chose to open up the show with this. It was a very meaningful song for us here as well. We've recognised this, and believe me, these new songs that we have had, like Fairy Tales of England, Houston, Kentucky Rain, we have actually played, but we haven't really said anything to anybody about them, and they've been blowing up the internet. All the fans that are joined in want to know who, what, why, when, and where. And today we're going to actually answer this. We really, really are. So believe me, we kicked it off with every minute of the day. We're
one of my
about
favorite songs. One of my favorite
my
songs.
favorites too as well.
we're about to head off down the lost and lonely highway. Now,
That song, I love that song.
I
We just want,
got to be honest with you.
Grant, I thought I thought about Don Henley, the Eagles. I thought about the song Hotel California. I said, let's write one sort of similar to that one, and we did. Lost and Lonely Highways. It's a television series that we're doing now.
Well, yeah, that, and then we had a younger brother named Johnny that sang with us for years, and Johnny had passed away, and that kind of inspired the song. And we actually doing a television series called Lost and Lonely Highway Series. And each week we're looking for Johnny in the series. We ran into all kinds of ghosts. One week we ran into the ghost of Elvis, witches, vampires, all kinds of crazy stuff. But it's a lot of fun. A funny TV show.
But the title song of that television show is Lost and Lonely Highway. That's how it comes on.
The song inspired it.
Starts with the song. The song inspired the whole television show.
Do you know something, my friends? Believe me, I've been talking to Anthony about it as well, if you know what I mean. And up next...
Yeah.
I think we had him in one of the episodes.
Yeah, he was the ghost of Elvis or something like that, if I remember right. And next time you do see Anthony, give him a poke in the eye for me, won't you?
We will, yeah.
Absolutely.
We haven't heard from
We're not in touch anymore. He's doing things and we're doing things. So
we're busy out here. He's
I haven't
busy
heard
in
from
New Jersey.
him. I haven't heard from him in a while.
Well, I tell you what, I'm sure it'll stick in your memory when you do catch up with him. You'll go, Grant said poke you in the eye.
I sure will.
Nice. You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM with the absolute famous Hammond Brothers and Lost and Lonely Highway. love the Twilight Zone at the start of this. Indeed.
And we had to get permission, Grant, to do that.
We got by with it. I think that's eight or six bars, and they said, yeah, you can use it. They let us use it.
Very, very cool. But yet again, I mean, it is very iconic. Within the first bar, you know what it is.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
That's why we did it.
Nice. Tina, nice to have you on board, Tina, coming out of Oklahoma. Love, of course, to Angel and to Mika.
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 The other one.
Yeah,
Micah,
one of those four. Me, myself, and I.
There's three of you, me, myself, and I.
me, myself.
Yeah, well, you know, hold on. If you've been drinking, it could be me, myself, and I.
Yeah, he's trying to quit drinking.
I'm
man.
trying to quit. You started me, Grant.
Well, only on moonshine.
You're a very bad influence on the Hammond
No,
Brothers.
he's not a bad influence on
Yes,
us.
he is.
Come on. I didn't drink.
He sent me whiskey.
He sent you whiskey, but you didn't have to drink it.
I
Nobody
didn't
forced
force
you.
you, Grant. I got to send it back to Grant. Let him drink it.
Were you going to send back an empty bottle? You drunk every bit of it.
I did.
Okay.
Drink, that whole gallon you sent, you drank it all.
It's all gone.
That's okay. I'm going to send him some Horlicks next.
Okay. We're ready for it.
Very cool. Hey, you guys travel a lot, so obviously you taste some very, very nice food where you are.
Well, we do. We do. We really do.
And I presume you got some of the best chefs there as well. So have you ever tried a vegan sausage?
I've never tried a vegan sausage, no.
Yeah, no, excuse me, I actually do ask everybody. I'm actually looking for, are they made of real vegans?
I think
Made
so.
of real vegans?
Yeah, absolutely.
If they are, I wouldn't want to eat
Wait a
one.
minute, isn't that cannibalism?
That's cannibalism.
No, that's
They're made out of vegetables. Of course they eat the
made out of vegetables.
Yeah, that's what a
Yeah,
vegan. Yeah, vegan.
You know the hardest thing
makes
about
them-
cooking vegetables, Barbara, don't you? Getting the damn wheelchair in the oven.
I know.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, Grant. I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. He's been taking motion. I know.
Believe
That's
me, Gail, what is heard can't be unheard.
That was heard. I heard that joke another way too, but I can't repeat it. Forget it.
Galaxy.
You know what, guys? We've been spraying Anthony Ligori is watching.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Tony?
so now he's going to go like this every time you come near him.
When I see Tony, I'm going to poke him right in the eye. He hadn't talked for a while. Yeah, I think he's starting to think he's a big star, and he's too big to call us.
Oh, I don't think he
I
thinks
think
that.
he thinks
Now,
that.
come on, yeah, you know.
Well, when I see him,
Tony would do that.
I'm going to poke him right in the eye.
Yeah, he's going to go, well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
He might. That could be dangerous.
Tina's saying hello, Anthony, as well. Nice to have you on board, my friend. Welcome back to the show. Joined today by, of course, yes, Hall of Famers, the Hammond Brothers, and we're celebrating our 7th birthday today, which, you know, fantastic time to be able to bring in some absolute legends. And believe me, Noel, too bad Jenny could not see this video. Well, I'll tell you what, if you want a copy, Noel, we'll send you a copy later on. Barbara will make a movie, and believe me. Or you could go over onto YouTube later on, look it up there. You know what YouTube's like, it'll be around until the dinosaurs come back, right? So you can't miss it. You'll find it, you will. You know, believe me, we'll be dust and long gone, and this interview will still be playing somewhere on YouTube.
Let's hope so, right?
It's so great.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there a racing car in the background? Did I just hear a racing car?
Oh, you did.
I did. You did.
Way back, yeah, you did.
Okay, what have you sent Shelby down the shop for now?
Well, he's gone now, Grant. He's gone.
Yeah, it sounded like he has.
He was moving along.
He was.
How is Shelby, by the way?
Shelby?
Yeah.
Oh, Shelby. He's our PR guy.
Yeah.
He's in North Carolina.
You know
He lives in
something?
North.
You know something? I do so many interviews with people coming out of North Carolina. It is ridiculous, including having a good friend of ours, Terry Van Cannon, joining us this morning. He comes out of North Carolina as well. We're actually honorary North Carolinians.
All right, North Carolina.
Well, Shelby didn't used to live in Nashville, but then he moved to North Carolina. But we kept him with us, right?
We did. We kept him with us because he's very, very useful, very knowledgeable, and he's a troubleshooter for us. Takes care of it.
He takes care of a lot of stuff. Thank God we got somebody organizing this.
That's very cool. I want to say thank you to Shelby for sending on the parcel earlier on this year. We did receive it, and well, as I said, I'm not shy of doing a little product placement.
Well, I'm glad you like the coffee cup and the T-shirt.
I really do, my friend, and moreover, I love the music and respect you as artists and friends of ours here at Galaxy. I really, really do. And if there's anything that I can do to promote the Hammond Brothers more, please let me know. I'd love to be a part of it.
Hey,
Well, Grant, after all this Corona stuff's all over with and all that stuff, then we definitely want to come over there and tour right there where you're at.
we absolutely want to come. We do want to come, and we will.
Yeah, believe me, we want you to be here as well. We really, really do. A little whisper that's been handed down to us, something that was leaked out of Parliament a few days ago, is that maybe, just maybe, we might be looking about November, December to open up to certain parts of the world, as long as, of course, they've had their shots and everything like that. Have you guys had your shots yet?
We have not. We have you.
No, I'm still organic as well.
I'm still organic.
Well, to be honest with you, Grant,
I'd like to stay organic if I could.
I'm going to stay organic at all
You know,
costs.
I really don't. I would not like the shot. I don't want it.
Because I heard that somebody's going to tell when they had a shot. I don't know.
I hope not. But so you haven't had the shot.
No, believe me, bro. To be honest, I don't think we actually do need it here in New Zealand. We don't have any in the community. I think we have maybe less than 4 in managed isolation at the border. But believe me, that takes a couple of weeks to get through there.
Grant, with the Hammond Brothers, we've been all over the United States, almost every state in the union, and I've never had it. Gil's never had it, so
fine.
I'm fine.
But,
So
but we're avid as far as eating right and exercising. We're exercise freaks, so we take good care of our immune system.
in
Believe
fact, Tony we was right in the middle of people had it all around us, but we didn't get it.
We were touring, and Tony was with us, so he's fine. And
We're fine, so-
We're fine. So hey, let's just keep moving forward.
absolutely.
Herd immunity will take place, and a lot of people won't
Have to take that.
right.
Well, the truth behind the matter is, of course, AstraZeneca's, and well, not proven either. But I would hesitate straight away if the Russian variant came our way. Could you imagine putting something in your arm that's called Sputnik 6?
No,
I
I
just,
will not.
I mean, Grant, I don't think they know that much about it, and I don't want to risk the chances of somewhere down the line, there's maybe something coming back on us. I don't know. I just,
Altering our DNA, like for instance, and that's what it does.
Exactly. It's scary either way. Now, I've got to be honest with you, and I respect you for your decisions, because I'm right there with you. I really, really am.
And
But
as long as we have freedom of choice, I mean, you know, it's
that's what counts.
Choice. It's a choice.
Freedom of choice.
exactly. Yes, you're preaching to the choir here. You really, really are. Because believe me, I am like-minded. I really, really am. And well, I'm not into putting things in my body that I don't need to have in there. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And you know, like I said, we've been around a lot of medical people and stuff, and there's a lot of them that's not taking it too, by the way.
Yeah, believe me.
Some will take it, and I respect that. Some won't, and I respect that.
If you feel good about taking it, go ahead. Fine.
It's fine with us.
It's fine with us, right?
Absolutely. It's all about that, and as you say, freedom of choice. And believe me, I think everybody needs to have that available to them, never to be forced upon you. Really?
Exactly.
Yeah, don't.
Exactly.
Now it's government control. You don't want to do that.
I think somewhere along the line of the show here this evening, Grant, we need to talk about Jerry Foster and what we're doing with him.
Yeah, we're doing some exciting stuff with that
We
song.
are. We're doing some exciting things with Jerry.
And Jerry's wrote a song about, I don't know, years ago. And he came to me and was telling us, he said, I'd like to have one big hit, one more before I'm finished my career. I said, well, Jerry, what do you got? And he came up with this song, and he played it for us. We started listening to it. Next thing you know, we were singing it. So next thing you know, we're in the studio with the orchestra doing all kinds of stuff. And it's just unbelievable what we came up with.
I think Steve Warner and Charlie Pratt had a hit on the song. It's called The Easy Part's Over Now. And it hadn't been released or recorded in, 25, 30 years?
Yeah, how we did it was totally different from any of those people.
We did it the Hammond Brothers way.
And it came out really good. I'm excited about it.
Now, I have a fan question for you here from Terry Van Cannon. He says, does Shelby handle the bad checks and the gigs?
Does he handle the gigs? No.
No.
We have agents to do that.
He's only a publicist.
He's a great...
Okay, yeah, because I think Jerry was wondering if he was the bouncer that went out and got the payment at the end of the day if it didn't come through on time.
And Grant, we want to say hi to all our fans out watching and for tuning in.
That's right.
Thank you all for watching the Hammond Brothers.
Yeah, we love you guys, and we appreciate you supporting us, and we appreciate them tuning in to 107, Galaxy 107.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, my friend, and believe me, you've got a huge following here at Galaxy. You really, really do. Now tell me about Fairy Tales of England, because I absolutely love this track.
There again, we were 17, 18 when we met Roger Miller in Las Vegas. We were fronting the show, and Roger wrote a song called Pendulum Swing. Pendulum swing like a pendulum do, little children 2 by 2. So I said, hey, let's write a song about London. He did. So we wrote
Fairy Tales of London.
Big Ben, the Clock Tower, dragons, anything synonymous to England. We wanted to write about.
Peter Pan. We wanted to sing about Peter Pan, Captain Hook, and
so we wrote it. I thought it turned out really, really good. I liked the song. I really liked it.
It's relaxing. It's kind of like
it's a fairy tale song.
Fairy tale song, but with the sounds of Simon and Garfunkel, but more of our sound, of a Hammond Brother twist.
Well, you know something? It's making quite a following here at Galaxy. It really, really is. And I'll give you the stats in a minute, but right now, here's the Hammond Brothers, joined live today coming out of Florida with Fairy Tales of England. There's just over 500 requests for it at this time.
500?
Yeah. And,
Wow.
and climbing. It's getting up there.
Start playing it.
Yeah, we're playing it. Believe me, we play a lot of the Hammond Brothers here, bro.
Oh, I know you do.
Thank you. Yeah, we sure appreciate that a lot.
I thank you for playing it. And when did you start playing the song about London?
Well, we got it. I will soon be able to tell you because it was the same day we put it into the system.
Wow, that's 500 is pretty good.
Yeah, it's well, it's climbing. Let's put it that way. Yeah.
Climbing. Hey, as long as it's climbing, that's what we want.
Exactly.
Amen.
Exactly. We put it in on the 3rd of June.
Wow.
When?
The 3rd of June.
Wow, that's fantastic. Let's get a lot of requests in, man.
Oh no, sorry, that was the last time I used it. We put it in on the 5th of May.
That's okay.
Yeah,
That's great.
yeah.
I'm glad they like it.
Yeah. No, I was just reading the wrong column. It's the last time production used it was today. So. I'll get it right one day. I'm learning. I'm only young.
Oops, we nearly lost the phone again.
He's throwing Shelby around again.
Yeah, wrestle time.
Oh, look at that. Brian Smith from the Smitty and the Jumpstarters coming out of North Carolina is joining us as well and wishing us a happy birthday, Galaxy.
Thank you.
Nice to have you on board, Brian.
Yeah, thank you.
Brian actually sent us the North Carolina flag that we have up there, and it's in pride of place. You'll see it when you get the video of
Yeah,
this.
we one from
When we were in North
Tennessee.
Carolina for a while,
We were in jail there.
we were never in
We
jail.
were in jail.
I don't want Grant to think, Gail, I don't want Grant to think we were ever in jail.
Come on, we were in jail there.
Well, I didn't do it. You're the one that did it.
I didn't do it. You did.
Yes, he did. He flashed somebody, Grant. Come
I
on.
didn't flash
Yes, you
anybody.
did.
I don't do that, Grant.
You did do that. And that's why we get out of jail. You've been drinking Grant's moonshine again. I told you that.
I got to stop that. I
Yeah,
quit that.
you've really got to stop that. You shouldn't do that when you're driving, at least.
Okay,
That's right.
I promise I'll
But
stop.
I was driving, Grant. He did it out the window, and we got stopped.
Let's not talk about. Let's not go there. Let's get back to the interview.
But
Yeah,
God,
it could have been a blue moon. You never know. Anyway, my friends, next one up.
moonshine, literally.
Yeah, next one up we have is Houston.
Houston, I like this song.
Houston, I love that song.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, I did grow in Houston, and that's where that song came from.
We dated twins in Houston.
That's right, the Houston Twins.
We dated two girls they called them the Houston twins,
And their last name was Houston.
but they were kind of, I don't know, this kind of,
They
kind
were
of strange.
they were very strange. They were
Hang in
strange.
there, hang in there, guys.
Galaxy FM.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. It's 16 away from lunchtime, noon, 12 o'clock, it is 19 degrees. Yeah, it doesn't matter, Barbara already won. Anyway, Thursday, June the 3rd, thank you very much, Mrs. Producer. The Hammond Brothers. Now check this out, these guys have performed with people like George Strait, Kenny Rogers, Glenn Campbell, Paul Anker, and Donnie Marie. Donnie Marie, I'm sure they opened up a dentistry somewhere in the United States somehow, with teeth like that. They must have. Sean Simpson is joining it. Nice to have you on board, dear. Well, absolutely fantastic to have you back. Tina, yeah, she's saying hi, Brian, and Sean as well. Now, these guys are all fascinated with you, and believe me, we have so many people logging in right now to be able to take part in this. But I do have a fan question for you. How do we, as a fan, get hold of you guys? Are you on Facebook? Are you on Twitter? Are you on Instagram? But more importantly, guys, do you respond?
We
Yes,
did.
Grant, we do. We it's obvious that we can't respond to everybody, but we do respond to those that we can get to. If we're not doing that, we're traveling. We're not traveling. We're on a stage singing. If we're not doing that, we're writing. So we're very, very busy. But we do get back to the fans.
Yeah, we do. And they get us on Facebook, Instagram, all the social media.
Twitter, or www.thehammondbrothers.com, or you can find us at Galaxy 107.
Or you can come to the show and meet us in person. We'd love to meet you.
We'd love to meet you. We were supposed to do the Josie Awards this year.
I'm not sure. I think we're booked though.
I think actually we're going to be booked, and they never got back with us. I think they're just so busy. I think they just got overbooked.
What was it? I booked a show, and so I called them and said that we may or may not be able to do it. So hopefully, if we have a cancellation, we're going to be doing it. If not, we won't be.
Well, I tell you what, I might be able to help there, actually. The Queen of Country Music here at Galaxy, her name is Michelle Lee, 10-time Josie Award winner, also good friend with the person who organises the Josie Awards. In fact, she was one of the bridesmaids just a couple of months ago. So, there's an in here. I might be able to get her to have a chat to the management of the Josie Awards and say, hey, listen, get hold of Dale and Gail Hammond. They want to respond to you. And maybe, just maybe, they might be able to work something out. How's that sound?
We won Duo of the Year.
I think we won duo. We won
Duo of the Year.
duo of the year last year or the year before.
Year before last, yeah.
Nice. Well, I'll get Barbara to get hold of Michelle to get,
They're good people.
They're good people.
They're good people. They're just really.
They're
They've got a
busy, and
huge show this year. We're so busy.
we're so busy. They're busy, so it's hard to coordinate everything. You know how that goes.
Believe me, I know exactly how that goes. By the way, I think Michelle Lee's up for about 13 awards this time around, 13 nominations.
That's awesome. Grant, if they want to get a hold of us, tell them to get a hold of Shelby.
Yes,
That's
I
what they
will.
should.
Yes, I
I
will.
would say he's coordinated everything.
Yeah, they can get a hold of him.
Yes, I will. In fact, we'll make sure that we forward this interview on to them as well to make sure that they know we're not pulling their leg. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
probably the biggest, one of the greatest independent award shows in
In the world.
in the world.
Well, as far as independence, yeah.
Yes,
It is.
they do a lot of good service for new acts getting started, and it's just a great work they do, and we admire them for that.
And we enjoyed it last time we did it. It was
Next time we did it, we had a
In
good
fact,
time.
Grant, the last song that we played was You Know and I Know on that show.
There you go. Now, let me give you a Josie Award moment, which we kind of felt was rather strange, actually, here at Galaxy. A number of years ago, we were watching it live streaming on the interwebby thing, and we were watching this band come up. They got their award, and then they were walking back to their seats, and Barbara's phone's going off. And we're looking at this guy on camera, and he's got this phone holding to his ear. And Barbara answered the phone, and he goes, "Hi, I'm from the band. What band was it? Hillbilly Vegas, was it?"
No, he was the one. The dad died. Remember?
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the band, but I tell you what, he's talking while this camera's following him, talking to Barbara. He'd only just got back to his seat. He says, "I've just won a Josie Award. Can we have an interview?" And we're going, "Never heard of these guys. How? Yeah, hold on."
I think that was Grant. That was Clem Cadiddlehopper and the Bud Stompers.
Well,
believe-
you know, close actually, quite close. But believe me, it was just fantastic. I mean, we were sitting there watching this Josie Award, and then all of a sudden we happened to be a part of it. It was like,
Wow,
didn't even know that they knew us, to be honest.
that's great.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
See, that show's it's probably going to be the biggest in the world. It's gaining popularity every year.
So that's good.
Absolutely.
We really enjoyed it when we did it, and yeah, if we
And
can.
Josie and her mother, they're sweet.
Yeah, she just got married. Her and her mother run it, and they're great people. And if we can do it again, we'd love to do it again
And
sometime.
we will.
There you
If
go.
not this, maybe next year.
Yeah.
Well, you never know. I might be able to get Michelle to pull a few strings and get in touch with you very, very shortly, believe me. And Michelle, I'm not pulling your leg. They would love to do it. They really would. But in the meantime, my friends, and Tina Lou, thank you very much. Already friends with Dale, but not Gail yet. Okay.
Man, I haven't met her. I don't think I've met her, have I?
No, you didn't meet her. I've met her.
Oh, Dale met her.
I took her to dinner.
Oh, he took her to dinner. I don't know her. She was completely. He's delicious. I had no idea. I've never met her. I was probably home trying to just twiddle my thumbs and play the
I
guitar.
think she'd been working with Lee Greenwood.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough too. Anthony says hi, Barbara, by the way.
Hi, Anthony.
Nice to have him on board. It really, really is. Now, having said that, we've...
Barbara, you look out
You look
for
out for
Anthony.
Anthony.
We don't trust him.
He's a wild man. He's a wild. Eyes for you, boy.
He's not
If
bad
I
looking.
only
Had
had
eyes for you.
Now, you know, guys, I've actually seen the photo of Anthony in a onesie, so it's, you know...
Oh, okay, all right. All right, good deal.
Enough said.
Enough said, Grant.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, let's go all the way to Houston and tell me about this, because I think this is a fascinating story.
The Houston twins, we were like,
Oh, the Houston twins we dated.
we met them and actually we're in Texas, and their actual last name was Houston, and we met them and they were a lot of fun for a while, weren't they?
They were.
Yours had six
Mine
fingers.
had
on one
6 fingers on one hand.
hand. And she could dial a phone like you wouldn't believe.
No, I'm kidding. They were, we were younger. 25, 22,
22.
or something like that. And we went to the lake, went boat riding, we went out to dinner, and afterwards, I'm not going to go. Forget it, Grant.
We won't go into details, right?
Forget it.
But anyway,
Forget it, Grant. Grant, forget it.
He's listening too close. Well, I'm getting worried.
He
now.
is. He's listening.
No details, man.
No, it was a fun time. There were good girls, and just one thing leads to another. We get a call. We got to go on the road. We got to leave. So it's like every minute of the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, believe me, I was wondering if I need to start throwing dollar notes at you or something to get this out of you.
It's a scenario. You meet people you love. You fall in love. You got to go. You leave, and that's it.
You usually don't see him.
With us, it's every day. It's sort of like every minute of the day.
But the Houston Twins, if you're out there, we love you guys. Right?
Like Barbara and Carol.
Dear guys, believe me, I've seen your fishing shows, so don't worry. You're right here at Galaxy with the Hammond Brothers and Houston. By the way, I love the fishing shows.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
yeah. Hook, line, and singer.
Yes.
Hook, line, and singer.
The first guy we had on there was Ronnie McDowell, and we love Ronnie. We've been friends for years. And
In fact, you need to get Ronnie on your show.
well, I need to call Ronnie and say, Ronnie, I want you to do
Galaxy 107.
Galaxy 107, and Ronnie will do it.
He would. He
Ronnie's good people, man. They're humble people, talented, and he just loves people, loves what he does. He would love you and Barbara.
He definitely would. With
Well, I tell you what, you do that, we would be honoured. Absolutely
Absolutely.
honoured.
I will get a hold of Ronnie.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
do that.
Looking forward to that, really, really are. Joan, nice to have you on board.
Get hold of them.
Anthony.
Hi, Anthony.
dear, we miss you, bro. We do. We really miss Anthony, we do. What are you doing, Barbara?
Don't forget Roger. He's tuned in.
Do you
too.
guys remember Darth Vader?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that lightsaber sword he's got?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like Barbara and this thing. You know, I'm not kidding. It's like a hard hat area around here. You got to move quickly, otherwise you never know. You might get.
Favorite.
It does, kind of does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't say
Terry says he still has this theme song for Hook, Line and Sinker. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Very cool. Very,
Hey,
very
what's
cool.
the Dale and Gale?
It's a fishing show that everybody, all the celebrities want to fish with Dale and Gale because we know where to fish and we know how to catch them.
Yeah, you saw some of the fish.
You
How
saw
big
some
they
of the
were.
fish, Grant. How big? How big?
Oh, wait a minute. He saw before we blew them up.
Yeah, you saw them before we blew them up.
Oh, okay. Okay. You get out the bike pump, did you? Hold on. Let's go back to the desk.
Was
That's right. You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, 4 away from lunchtime, noon, 12 o'clock, 21 degrees. Yeah, okay, Barbara did win that. We'll move on. Thursday, June the 3rd, parties, balloons and everything for you, Barbara, absolutely. Now, just while that track was playing for the audio audience, I was talking to Dale and Gail about their fishing show, and something, I had an epiphany. Yeah, that explains the smoke and everything like that. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Guys, when you do get to come here in New Zealand, would you like to go out for a big game fish?
Are you kidding me?
We're all for it.
Yes. Well, if you take us.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, I'll do just that much better. Our Prime Minister here in New Zealand, Jacinda Ardern, lovely lady, she really, really is, about to get married. She's been living in sin. You know, she's been running a country in sin. My goodness, girl. But, you know, well, you know, she's getting married. Anyway, her future husband is actually a charter boat big game fisherman. So, you know, let's go out with the the other Prime Minister of New Zealand. What do you reckon?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
We are ready to go.
Hey, Grant, as you was playing the song Houston, you was bringing. I was getting some old memories. You know,
Yeah.
remember your girl what she said to you. Last thing she said,
She said, "Kiss me and hold me tight."
something like that. Yeah, I remember something like that.
Yeah, we listen.
She was a beautiful girl, though, man. Both of them were very
They
pretty.
were lovely girls. Once we had what? Lord,
Well, mine was really slender. And
mine was slender.
yours was on the heavy side.
Mine was not heavy.
You know, come on. She was so heavy that her bathtub had stretch marks.
She had luxurious lips and she was beautiful.
Hey, Grant, when she said around the house, she said around the house.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
Well, one of these ladies, you gave a pager every time she walks backwards, right?
Yeah. Thanks, Grant. Thanks, Grant.
No, Grant, but you know she was sweet though. She could cook. Oh my goodness, she could cook food fit for a king.
Here, King. Here, King. Here, King. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
In fact,
Yeah, no. Will you forget it?
Grant, he got her a toilet. He got her a stove that flushed for Christmas.
That's novel.
That's it. Well, thanks, Grant.
Now, I got something for you guys to think about, and you know, it's. I don't know whether you remember the band Autograph.
Yes, it sounds familiar.
Yeah, Tune Up the Radio was their big hit back in the day, and Steve Lynch used to be the lead guitarist. He's a former lead guitarist, and we were shooting the banter one day, and he says to me, "Grant, think about this as a concept. Imagine if your knees could bend in the opposite direction."
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, that'd be kind of rough, wouldn't it?
That would have been rough.
Well, he said to me, "Think about how interesting chairs would be."
Oh man, you're right.
Oh yeah, they would, definitely.
Absolutely.
You know, and I says to him, "Well, you know, okay, we here at Galaxy, we kind of invent jokes and everything as well. So you can imagine going out through the galaxy. If you were going out at the speed of light, for instance, and you turned the headlights on, would they be any good? Would you see where you're going?"
Wow.
Right. Well, okay.
It's a deep thought, isn't it?
Yeah.
But more importantly, the galaxy really is starting to expand, right?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I get it.
Look at that. You see that?
You see that? Flew by a bird.
Big hawk.
I did actually, I really did. But the question I've got is, what's it expanding into and what's it expanding from?
I can't, Grant. I cannot answer that. Thanks for giving me the hardest question known to man.
Well, I was more interested in what you would have with you on a desert island if you were stranded, isn't it?
Yeah, you got a point.
Okay.
You got.
I tell you what, guys. Here's one you can actually ask your audience tonight when you go on stage. You can say, listen, you've got an electric train that goes 500 miles an hour going from east to west. The wind's blowing from west to east. Which way would the smoke blow?
I give up.
Well, it's
No.
it's an electric train.
The electric
Oh, the
train.
electric-
Oh, no, now you.
Thanks, Grant.
That's a trick.
When we see you, we're going to use you for fish bait.
Hey, but no, he won't give you no more moonshine. You better
Okay, I'm sorry, Grant.
Don't,
Keep the moon.
don't worry, Gail. You wouldn't be the first one to say that to me. Truly. Hey, Jody Medford. Anyway, does it rain much in Kentucky?
In Kentucky, from
Well,
time to time.
Yes, it
From
does.
time to time, it's a lonely time when it rains. It just makes us feel lonely. And I
It
thought of the
does.
song that Elvis cut,
Oh, Kentucky rain.
called Kentucky Rain.
And so we wrote our own Kentucky
So we
rain.
wrote our own Kentucky Rain by the Hammond Brothers.
There you go. By the way, I've got to let you know that Terry Van Cannon says the Houston Twin story reminds me of the USA TV show Andy and Barney dated the Fun Girls.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's the point. Now you got it. Now you
Grant,
got
you're
it.
getting close.
Very, very cool. You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Joined live by the Hammond Brothers themselves. Here's Kentucky Rain. How you feeling, guys?
Feel great, Grant.
Awesome.
Hope we're not crazy, Grant. We can get very squirty sometimes.
That's okay.
What's it called? Sporty.
Squirrely.
Sporty.
Sporty, okay. Have you ever hunted the lamington? Have you ever gone out across the plains and hunted a lamington?
Number one, we don't know what a Lemington is.
Oh,
man.
bring it
I
on.
think I might have shot
with the
one
candle.
once.
Hang on, we're going to catch one.
Yeah,
for you.
believe me, we sent the staff out earlier on this morning to go through safari and go and grab us a lamington.
What is a Lemington? What
We're
is
going
Lemington?
to show you in a minute.
Yeah, believe me.
Okay.
They're quite vicious.
Yeah, believe me. If
Very vicious.
they're not treated right, they could put pounds on you.
Oh my God, that looks so
Oh,
good.
that looks really good.
Oh, it looks like strawberry shortcake.
Is it strawberry tasty?
No, it's a spongy thing.
Yeah, it kind of is. They come in two different races.
Oh,
Whoa,
gosh.
look at that.
Now, Grant, who made those for you?
This actually comes from the bakery.
Oh my, looks good. Doesn't
It
it?
looks really good. Is the other one blueberry?
They look
No,
like berry and
Chocolate.
strawberry.
one's chocolate and
That's my
one's
one.
raspberry.
Oh, chocolate and raspberry. Some of my very favorites. I
And-
love raspberry.
Mine's the
I love
chocolate
chocolate.
And of course, being our birthday, our staff know.
Yeah, we better bring on the other
we,
one.
we introduce these things to a lot of people around the world because there's a lot of places around the world that's never heard of a lamington. And believe me,
Right.
they're one of my favourite foods. I've got to be honest.
And
Wow, that looks great.
Man, I wish we had a taste of that, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Looks awesome.
Believe me, I would love to package one up and send it over to you, but I think customs would have something to say about it. I
oh,
really
particularly
do.
the cream wouldn't be nice
Yeah,
by the time I got there.
Probably a lot still.
But I tell you
Well,
what, we could always send you the recipe and get one of your chefs to whip a couple up for you.
Or Grant, wait till we get there and you take us to the bakery.
Wait till we get there and you can take us to the bakery.
Believe me, I've got some taste sensations for you guys. I really do.
That baked goods
Well,
on.
you promised us last time, Grant, that you would take us out and we would have some fun.
Oh yeah,
We get to go camping.
oh yeah, we're going to do that. We are so going to do that. You got that right? There we go. Look at
Yeah,
that.
because they could.
And
stay.
then
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Look at that.
Look at that. And what is this called?
This is a carrot cake.
a carrot cake.
Oh,
I love carrot cakes. Love them.
That's our
Wow.
birthday.
Look
That's
at that.
great.
They're glowing. They are glowing. Better go back to work. Hold on.
Yeah, and then after this, they can do the happy birthday.
Yep.
Oh no, it's not.
That's right, you're right, here we go. See, 107 FM, and well, you know something, it is our birthday. We've been bringing out the birthday cakes, the Lamingtons. They run wild at the bakery apparently, but you need a big map, you got to follow the map to where they are, and then you got to get out a big net and then go. You got to be fit to catch yourself a Lamington, you do. But when you do, believe me, taste sensation. They really, really are. Fresh cream, top of, you know, and well, love them, absolutely do.
They look
And now I've got two men over there in Florida sitting there with their mouths watering, going, "Oh, we want some of that as well."
They do.
It's the Hammond Brothers. This is how you torture a couple of legends of the game. This is how you do it, even with the carrot cake. Oh, you're going to blow it out? Go on.
Yeah, it's getting on to the wax. Is getting
Oh, okay. Well, go on.
Okay.
Make a wish, Barbara.
Yeah, I'll wish. You
There-
blow yours
there-
out.
There you go.
I'll do.
Oh, that's pathetic. That's really pathetic. But it is our birthday, and of course, we are joined this morning by the legendary Hammond Brothers, and I got a lot of respect for these men. I really, Barbara, you really?
Yeah, really. Anyway,
No, I thought I was
That's
a
great.
big kid.
I am.
Gosh.
I am a big kid.
Now, you asked something this morning which I thought was rather novel. And you said to these young men over there on the other screen, would they sing Happy Birthday? And, well, guys, would you sing Happy Birthday to Galaxy?
Yeah, absolutely. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Galaxy 107. Happy birthday to you.
Woo, yep, yep.
Happy birthday,
Hooray.
Galaxy 107.
Galaxy 107, our
Hooray.
Favorite radio station.
absolutely.
Love that. Absolutely love that. Thank you very much, guys. It's a huge, huge honour to be able to have that. And
Thank you.
Noel
You're
says,
welcome.
Noel says happy birthday as well. So Grant and Barbara, how many interviews have you done in 7 years? Thousands. Literally.
We do
Well,
about
Grant,
600 a
And Grant,
year.
let me say this too. You and Barbara are a fantastic team.
Oh,
We are.
thanks.
We love
We
both
go
of you.
together like coffee and cream.
Or Beauty and the Beast.
Absolutely. Oh, Beauty and the Beast.
And no, Grant.
There you go, believe me, yeah. And Barbara definitely is the beauty out of the team. She really, really is.
Yes, she is.
Anthony Ligori actually said to Barbara one day, how do you keep a straight face? Because of
Oh, I
the
mean-
guy behind you.
I see her laugh sometimes.
I do see her laugh. I see her
I
laughing.
do a lot.
She instigates the whole deal.
I know.
Oh, I'll bet. You guys are.
Barbara can be sneaky.
Yes. But you know what? What a comedic team these guys. I told Barbara today, I said, why don't you guys get your own television show? You could.
You could do it.
I think they'd be great. Don't you?
Absolutely. They've got that look.
They do.
There you
So
go.
you-
I'm right there with you, actually. I think that's a great idea. I really, really do.
Sure.
Well,
But
we
just
need
before we go,
help.
and I've really got to ask this, are you guys James Bond fans?
We are absolutely.
They're
James
definitely
Bond.
James Bond.
James Bond. There.
Definitely,
Yes, Grant.
It's the 10 twins, right?
Okay, well,
Right?
you do realise that, of course, Daniel Craig now is, well, he's done his last James Bond movie, hasn't he?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, while he was filming that, by the way, he had to have 6 weeks off. He broke an ankle. Now, being in the film industry and the movie industry and stuff like that, that's a lot of money on downtime alone. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah.
It sure is.
So,
I remember once on a set, remember?
Yeah, we did.
yeah, and you know what it's like when your managers and your agents and everybody get idle sometimes. They come up with weird kind of ideas. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And they put out to the world, literally, my friends, this is a true story. They put out to the world that they were considering making James Bond now a female.
No kidding.
Yeah, they
Wow.
did. They did. Well, you know, the world went. The world went, no way. You know, Ian Fleming wrote James Bond as a man. Keep him as a man. Moneypenny as a woman. Keep Moneypenny as a woman. You know, don't. So you know what they've done now?
What?
They've compromised.
Oh, no.
They have?
Yeah, the next James Bond now is gay.
Are you serious?
You know what they're going to call him?
What?
U7.
Innocent, yes. Yeah. In fact, you know what?
One of these days he's going to get in a lot of trouble.
No, you know what? A gay person put his hands on Gail's leg on the airplane on the way down here. And Gail, what'd you tell him?
Did you got an hour to stop that?
I love that. I love that.
I love women.
No, he does. I do too.
Yeah, believe me, we all do. I'm pretty sure of it.
Absolutely love Galaxy 107.
There you go. Me too. I got to say I love women because, well, you know, 90% of us here are women. You know what I mean? So, otherwise they won't go out and catch more lamingtons for me.
Right. And you're surrounded, Grant.
You are surrounded by women.
There's nothing wrong with
Nothing wrong with that.
No, hell no, absolutely not. I love to work with them. They run the show. They run the show better than I do.
But most people who come to our concert are
women.
young ladies, women, and who buy most of our product are women.
There you go. There you go. And believe me, I get that. I really do.
More pictures and more CDs and whatever and posters for women than we do anyone. So
Talking.
that's a
Speaking.
good thing.
talking of which, how would you like to send me your next album? You know, maybe a little stack of them, so that we could do a giveaway for the Hammond Brothers. Keep you guys rolling here at Galaxy.
Yeah, I think the fact what
You tell me what you want us to send you, so we can give it away. Whatever it is, we'll send
a
you.
dozen CDs or
We'll send
whatever.
a couple dozen CDs, some posters, and just give them.
Yeah,
Excellent,
absolutely.
excellent. We'd love to do that.
I'll call Shelby and have Shelby take care of that.
I'll get Shelby on that right away.
Very
ASAP.
cool. Very cool, because we would love to be able to promote you more and more and more here at Galaxy. We would. And I presume you guys are familiar with the Galaxy page, the artist page?
Yeah.
Hey, also,
you
Brad,
said something.
I wanted to ask you about Jay. The Hammond Brothers fell in love with that guy.
He's a great guy.
And the magazine story he did on this was fabulous. wasn't it?
It was
Yeah.
fabulous guy, fabulous magazine story.
Absolutely fantastic, because believe me, I read the interview myself. I really, really did. With pride, I got to be honest, I kind of swelled when I had a read of that. Jay is a wonderful, wonderful man. He really is. And I think he's got a great future in the magazine game too.
Good artist too.
Absolutely. He did a hell of an article on us. He really did.
And he's a great artist as well. He's a great musician himself.
Okay, I've listened to almost everything that I can hear on him. And I love his voice. I think he's a great writer too.
Yes.
And I love his voice singing though. He's a great.
Really good. He's a good entertainer.
Now,
In fact, we hope that we get to work with him one day.
Yeah,
well,
of
I tell you
course.
what, I really would like to introduce you to yet another friend of mine very, very shortly. His name is Jorg, spelt Jorg. He has a TV radio show called Jorg's World coming out of Germany. And I'd love to be able to get him to get in touch with you and interview you guys on his show. Would you
From
mind?
Germany.
We'd love to do it, Greg.
We'd love that.
Give me the information when we'll do it.
Absolutely. Yeah, it'd be fun.
I'll get Barbara to set it up. I really will, because believe me, you will love Jorg as well. You really, really will. Should we let them go?
We're going to take some photos.
You going to take some photos?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
We can
but
say
in the
goodbye
meantime,
on now.
we'll hand it back over to the other studio. Yeah, I get it. You're right here at Galaxy. Good morning.
Galaxy 107 FM Kawerau.